Hi, this is the Makagic VS01 Vise. This is a smart vise that makes your work easy. It comes in with a fan. It also comes with a magnifying lens and also with a pair of quick release jaws. Now let's see how we get to use this device. First of all, I would like to say it's a desktop size, and we can also see that it fits in your hands perfectly. Lightweight. Yes, it weighs about 1.8 kilograms. So right now let's see how we use this device. Okay, it comes in with a drippings, okay, and this is for charging. Wow. So as we can all see, it looks quite basic. Well, I guess that means it's also easy to use. So as we can all see, this is the Makagic VS01 Smart Vise. And like I said before, this device fits in your hands perfectly. It's lightweight. And the first thing I noticed is that it has just about 4 buttons. You can see one, this is the switch on button, and we also have, I think, yeah, 1, 2, 3 buttons in front and a little screen here. So right now I'm going to switch this on so we can see how we make this work. Now let's see how we get to use this smart vise. For us to do that, you have to switch on, which you click on the button behind. Okay, now you can see that our dashboard in front is on. So now let's see how we readjust the jaws of this vise. For you to do that, all you have to do is press on either of the buttons on my right, like this. So this moves the jaws forward, or to readjust, you press the button, the other button. And if I want it to go even faster, all I have to do is long press. So now to readjust the jaws, you do the same thing, but now with the other button. And for it to move on its own, all you have to do is you hard press on this button. Good. So now you can all see how easy this smart vise is. Now let's see how we get to use this smart vise with the fan. So I'm just going to open this. Okay. Wow. So this is also very lightweight. I'm just gonna put this to the side. And now this is our fan. Okay, so but how do we use this with the vise? First, we have to make use of the button on my left. For you to do that, you click once, and now it gives you access to the entire system of this vise. And by that, I mean it gives you option to either switch to the magnifying lens mode. But now, since as we want to take a look at the fan, I'm going to switch to the fan mode. Okay, but just before you do that, let's install our fan. Okay, and as you can all see, our fan is now fully installed. So now, how do we get to switch our fan on? To do that, all you have to do is make use of the button on my left. First, click once. Once you do that, it gives you access to the system of this Vise. By system, I mean you get to see the option where you choose between either the fan mode or the lens mode, as in magnifying lens. So now, since we are with the fan, let's switch to the fan mode. In order to do that, rotate this button until you see fan mode. Now I can see fan mode. All I have to do is click once. Okay, now it's on fan mode. To switch on the fan, rotate this button. As you can all see, our fan is now fully activated. And if I keep on rotating this button towards my right, the speed of the fan increases. And if I rotate all the way down to my left, the fan goes off. So let's switch on our fan again one more time. Works perfect. So some of you might be wondering why this Vise comes with a fan. Well, when working with devices like a PCB board like this one, the fan helps as it serves as a smoke extractor. So this takes care of the smoke during soldering. And also, the fan also comes with an extra light source. For us to switch this on, I'll click on this button again once, rotate until I see light mode, then I click once. To switch on, rotate. There you go. And if I'm just to readjust the jaws right now, it gives you something like this. Okay, so let's see how we get to use this Smart Vise now with the magnifying lens. Now, as you can all see, we have our lens installed. This lens is one of the most important tools, especially when working with PCB devices like this one. It gives you that extra vision. Now, all I have to do is readjust my lens where it fits. And if you think this is not enough, the lens also comes with an extra light source. For us to switch that on, we follow the same steps as we did with the fan. We click on this button once. Okay, now we have access to the system of the Vise. Rotate until I see light. Now I click once. Okay, rotate. There you go. This is the VS01 Smart Vise with the lens and extra light source. This makes this device quite helpful, especially during night time and also when working with PCB devices. Now I have a much more clearer vision. Now let's see how we get to use this device with the extra pair of quick release jaws. So now let's take a quick look at this one. Okay, so as we can all see, the main difference between the custom jaws and the default jaws is the custom jaws has a rubber-like coating. So this makes it helpful, especially when working with objects of different shapes. For example, if I have to work with this battery on the default jaws, this is what it looks like. Okay, so now as we can all see, this is less stable, and also you can notice that there's also the risk of damage to this battery. So that's why the vise also comes with this extra pair of jaws, which is quite different from the default. So now let's try this on. To install, quite straight to the point with the battery, and as we can all see, now the battery is more stable and also there's no risk of damage to the battery. So this is the Makagic VS01 Smart Vise. Quite easy to use. Furthermore, we also have 4 pieces of grippings which can be used to extend the height of this device. Quite easy to use. All you have to do is bolt them in. Okay, so now that we have all our 4 grippings well in place, I am going to try this with a device like the PCB board. With a new height, and as you can see, my PCB board is well in place. And if I'm to reinstall maybe the other objects like the magnifying lens or the fan, I'll take the lens for example,